Salutations. Welcome to another edition of OXYWORD. Okay, in this episode, we have an incarcerated person who is discussing some of the issues that she's having within the women's prison. And this is something that's across the board, pretty much any prison out there. And even in the private sector. You know, you may go to work and find issues that's very similar to this, where you have a very good set of rules set up and laws and procedure, and people are refusing to follow it, and they're looking for personal financial gain. So hopefully this will open up some more discussion and give you a little understanding of what goes on inside those prisons. And currently, I have an incarcerated person on the line. Will you state your name?
Marcy Goodnow.
Okay. And as I mentioned, you are currently incarcerated in the Women's Correction Center or the Washington Correction Center for Women, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And you don't mind if people contact you by JPay?
No, I do not mind.
Okay. Now, do you feel that your sentence was just?
No, I don't. I'll explain why.
Oh, you can if you want to. You don't have to. Do you want to explain?
Okay. No.
Okay, so you don't feel that your sentence was fit your crime, correct?
No.
Okay.
Correct.
Now, you're in the prison right now. Are you taking advantage of any of the classes and resources and stuff to help you to adjust to reentry once you get out?
Yes, I am.
Okay, do you feel that there...
Say?
Yeah, you can go ahead and give any information on that.
Yes, I am. I'm in. I'm taking my high school diploma right now. I've been in the works with mental health, getting my treatment done. I've taken outpatient. I've done moving on, and I've done inside and out parenting.
Now, is those stuff that you volunteered to do, or did they kind of lead you into doing these courses?
Some of it was, but some of it I volunteered to do.
Okay, and would you recommend courses like this for other folks that's in prison?
Yes.
Okay, and how do you feel about the conditions in there? Is there anything in there that you just don't like and that's not very helpful to you?
I don't like how the officers treat a lot of inmates. Sometimes they treat them really crappy, and they get away with a lot of things that are not really, they're not okay. You know, I see a lot of things that happen with these officers that are just not, it's inappropriate, you know? And I understand that we committed a crime and we're doing our time, but for you to come in here and punish us even more and then get away with doing that, it's not right. It's human, you know? Like, it's not, so.
Now, is this something that they're doing? Are they following policy, or are they stepping outside of what's they're allowed to do?
They step outside. Every now and then you find that one that steps outside, you know?
Okay, so
and
you would yeah. Okay, so you're saying that they are treating you inhumanely, and if they were to follow policy, that would make you feel a little more comfortable?
Yes, most definitely. Sometimes I don't feel safe going to certain officers and saying stuff or like being able to talk to them about certain things without retaliation. It's kind of a big thing here. You know, they get away with a lot of things like, if they feel like you talk to them a certain way, they can basically retaliate on what you said to them. You know, whether it's an extra strip search for no reason, or selling you in, or writing you a petty infraction that never happened. It's their word against ours. And we do have ombuds, and people do call them and report things. But then again, they also work for DOC, and DOC here is corrupt. An incident happened a while back about the TVs, and the DOC policies only allow people who can't afford TVs are allowed 10 TVs. Well, they gave extra TVs to other people and were making money off of that for their pockets. And I guess somebody from the outside had reported them, and basically they had to take back all the extra TVs and only allow DOC policy 10 TVs. So it's just little stuff like that they try to get away with in here. And what can we do? You know what I'm saying? But to reach out to our people from outside of here, you know?
Okay.
So
yeah. Let's say that you were to wake up in an alternate universe and you were in charge of the prison. How would you run it?
I would run it right, but then again, everybody's not like me. Like, I'm for the people. Like, I'm for making things better, you know, listening to the inmates, listening to where they're coming from, and listening to the officers and their needs, you know? I want to work with people and help them with, you know, because it all starts with problems with family or problems out there, like, you know, that people are going through, and they start having addictions and they start having mental health problems. You know, let's start dealing with that first, and that way when they do get out, they have some kind of support system. That way they don't relapse, or, you know what I'm saying, the community, you know, like. Yeah.
Okay, so would you say you would emphasize working on improving their conditions so that when they do get out, they'll be able to adjust back into society and have a less chance of recommitting a crime?
Yes.
Now, what kind of programs would you want set up to help them once they walk out the doors?
Mental health, wherever county they're getting out to, mental health, a treatment plan, whether it's outpatient or inpatient, meetings, things that some people are scared to ask for those things, you know, they think about their addiction and they're just like, well, I don't have nobody and I might as well just get out and just do the same thing. It's what I'm used to, it's what I know. You know, people here, I feel like they don't set up enough things. And when I ask about those things, like, for example, mental health. Mental health is only allowed to do what DOC is allowing them to do. So if they go above and beyond, they get backlash for going above and beyond and helping somebody that is really trying to change their life and are expressing that I don't have this out in the community, and this is kind of what I need to not, you know, relapse. I need a foundation, you know, instead of just getting out to, oh, I'm on DOC. That's not going to stop somebody from not relapsing, you know, like, they need things set up in place. So mental health is basically backlash for trying to go above and beyond and helping people better their lives, you know?
Okay, and what would you say about the medical treatment within that prison? Is it adequate?
For some people, it kind of depends on who your provider is, but they are only allowed to go they're only allowed to go DOC policy also. So they can't go above and beyond. I mean, I've seen some crazy things happen. People almost died because they're like, oh, here, just go drink more water. You'll feel better. And really, this person was, had food poisoning. And it's just little things like, you know, if you guys went above and beyond, I mean, it doesn't hurt anybody. It's not coming out of your patient. But even if it did, I mean, you're helping somebody. That should make you feel better, you know? Like, that should, you know? So, I don't know.
No, that's good. Okay.
They really lack in certain areas.
Now, one of the biggest things that the people in the community want to come out of a prison is that there's a lack of crime. They want you to get out, get back into society, and never commit a crime again. And I'm pretty sure that's your plan. I mean, who wouldn't want that? If you had a chance to speak with children, okay, you called as a guest speaker, what's the top 3 things you would tell them to prevent going to prison?
The top 3 things I would what?
The top 3 things you would tell these children to, you know, for their lives to prevent going to prison.
I would say get help. Get help. Get what you need to not come back. And it's okay. You don't have to be shy to speak out. Speak out. That's going to prevent you from coming to prison. If you feel that your environment is not okay, get help. If you feel the people that you are associating with, change it. It's so true about the people that you hang with. Your environment is a big thing to coming to prison. I mean, I lacked in those areas, and that's why I'm here again, because I didn't have the community. I didn't have people to reach out and help me, and I didn't speak out. I just continued to do what I did because it was a comfort thing for me. I didn't know anything else. All I knew was the street. So I feel like, you know, use your voice.
Now that's good advice. Okay, before we go, is there anything else you'd like to say to the public?
I feel that people who have long sentences that have been sitting here for 10, 12, 13 years, why not check in on them? See where their mind's at, see what society has to offer for these people, because a lot of people they're letting out are people that have sat here and have been in and out of this prison, and they're still letting them out. Why are you still letting them out and they're coming back? I know this one person that served 8 years and got out. She's coming right back because she didn't have a foundation to lean on. She didn't have support. Nobody reached out and said, what can I do for you? What is going to help you get out and be successful? You know, it's not just my job. I want to do this to help people. I want to help people, you know what I'm saying, achieve what they need in life, you know?
Well, thank you for that. And I wish you the best in there.
Yes.
Hopefully they'll take care of you. And we'll definitely post some information for you. You're welcome.
It's a pleasure, Chris. I really do admire you doing these kinds of things and helping people, you know? It gives people hope.
Well, hopefully we can get some more people to join us. We need all the help we can get, that's for sure.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, there you have it. That was just about the entire length of the telephone call. She had quite a bit that she wanted to talk about, and that was one of the reasons that she contacted me. And I was happy to do the interview and help her get some of the stuff out into the open and clear her mind and give her a little a little glimmer of hope, and hopefully this will encourage people to at least look into the situation. Maybe call somebody, write a letter, send some emails. At least take some action, because everybody's human. And one of the common themes amongst folks that are living in these prisons across the United States is that they're not treated as human beings. And just because they commit a crime and get convicted doesn't mean they're no longer human beings, and they no longer are entitled to certain rights and certain treatment. So let's keep in mind that we are the human race. We are all brothers and sisters, and we do different things in our own ways, some good, some bad. Either way, it doesn't mean that we have to be treated any less than anybody else, especially for sex or race, religion, the basic stuff. So thank you for tuning in, and I'll be posting the contact information at the end of this video, and hope you have a wonderful day, and get out, talk to some people, and let's make some changes.